Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome back to art class. So this is maybe the last art project before we go on Christmas break. I said maybe because, you know, time's real weird this year, but I think maybe this is. So we're gonna do something something that has to do with Christmas. You've probably figured it out already if you watched the story up above that we read together. We're gonna make some reindeer. The reindeer that we're gonna make, we're not worried about it looking like a real life reindeer. This is gonna be like a cartoony sort of reindeer, and it's not even gonna be the whole reindeer. We're just gonna show from like here up. So that's about it. There's not a whole lot of stuff to learn about today. This is just kind of a fun one to finish our time off with before we leave for Christmas break. So let's go ahead and start drawing. Alright guys, so for our reindeer, we're gonna need some paper, some crayons, pencil, and a marker if you got one. Alright, so this picture of our reindeer, it's not going to be the entire reindeer, pretty much just his face. So the face will need to be big, since that's like the most important part. We're going to take up pretty much our whole page with his face. I'm going to use my Sharpie to draw just so you can see better, but as usual, I would like you to use your pencil. That way you can erase any mistakes or change anything that you're not super happy with. Alright, so we are going to start with kind of the middle of his face. We're going to start with his nose and his mouth. And I am going to start that by just drawing a sideways oval. So that's the nose, and now for the rest of the area on his face that where we'll see his mouth, so I guess his snoot, I'm going to draw a circle that starts up by the oval. The oval's part of the inside of it, and it goes all the way down here. And I'm going to give him just a little bit of a line for a smile. Alright, so for the top part of his head, it's going to be like an upside down U. I'm going to start past the nose on my circle, go up, and then come back down past the nose on the other side. Alright, so the next step is going to be the eyes. I'm going to use some ovals for the eyes. One there, one there. And I will finish it off like we do with some circles. And I'm going to give mine some eyelids. Like that. I'm going to color these in just so you can see it better, but you'll probably want to wait to do this until you are coloring with your crayons. Alright, so right now it could be a lot of different animals, right? Like depending upon how we finish this, it could maybe be a dog. But it's not. It's reindeer. So now's when it's important for us to think about the kind of details that we would see that would let us know this was a reindeer. So the first thing is going to be his ears. And I'm going to start out here, draw a line that curves up and back down like that. And another one right there. I'm going to do the same thing over on this side. I'm going to do a smaller one of those shapes so we can see like the inside of his ear. Well, not the inside of his ear, but the inside of the outside of his ear. So now, not so much like a dog anymore. Maybe we've moved on to like, I don't know, a cow or something. So it's still really important that we keep adding important details. So probably the most important detail, the one that's really going to sell this, really gonna make people believe this is a reindeer and not a cow dog, is his antlers. So to start his antlers, I am gonna draw a line right there and another one that goes right up next to it and a curved line at the top to connect them. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Getting closer. Still not a reindeer though. Right now we've got maybe a giraffe or a strange alien cow-dog combination. On this antler, I'm going to do kind of that same shape but shorter, going out to the side like this. And then the same thing over here, going the other way. And now I just need to do the same thing on my other antler. Like that. All right, so now hopefully it looks more like a reindeer than anything else. We've still got a little space down here, so I'm going to draw part of his neck. So just a curved line down there and a curved line down there. I don't want my reindeer to get cold, so I'm going to make him wearing a scarf. So I'm going to do kind of an oval shape right there, and I can finish his neck going down off the bottom of the page. And the rest of the scarf I'm going to show blowing in the wind with some kind of wavy lines connected by a straight line at the end. Give it some little tassel details. And that is pretty much it. All right, so hopefully we all have something like this. Now, if you want to trace, if you have a marker, go ahead and trace. Or if you want to trace with a black crayon, that's fine. If you want to add some details to the scarf, maybe you want to give it a pattern of some sort, now would be a good time to do that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and color, and I'll do that real quick so you can see the final product. But go ahead and start working on yours. Start working on getting yours finished up. Alrighty, and I'm going to go with brown just because that's kind of like a normal reindeer color, right? But if you want a pink reindeer, that's fine. If you want a purple reindeer, that's fine because you're making it up. If you want this to be your boy Rudolph, red nose might be handy, and if you just want this to be some generic random reindeer, we'll leave it a normal reindeer color. Alrighty, let's do it. All right, so there is my reindeer. As you can see by his nose, this is not Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. I guess we've got, I don't know, Frank, the blue-nosed reindeer, which is a lesser-known but equally awesome reindeer. All right, my friends, can't wait to see your reindeer. I think this is the last thing we're gonna do together before Christmas break. So have a good Christmas, have fun, relaxing, spending time with your families. See y'all. Merry Christmas. Bye.